Hello, welcome back to Gregor Creations. Today's video, we're going to take a look at the wall art here. We're going to take a look at a parade we have going down Main Street. If you haven't seen the trolley tracks down Main Street, yes, we've had some injuries already to some minifigures, but we want to take a look at that. And then we're also going to take a look at some Halloween decor we've got going up in front of the Haunted Mansion. We're probably not going to set up a whole bunch of Halloween decor this year. We're probably going to really concentrate on Christmas coming up in a little bit. So I don't have the lights on right now in the on the castle there, or the Magic Band Center there. We don't have that on right now. But what I want to show you guys, if you haven't seen, is the new, it's not new, but the villain set. Kind of a throwback to the old VHS days. We've got Aladdin there, the tape of Little Mermaid, and Sleeping Beauty, the Beauty and the Beast book there. And it's just a cool set. I thought it would go great on the wall art to kind of represent the Fantasyland area of the Magic Kingdom in that. And we've got the mini kit up there. I don't have that on right now, but it's looking pretty good. Tell me what you guys think of that. We've got the Fast Pass, old school Fast Pass of the Haunted Mansion. So that's looking good. And we've also got some additions on the other side of the room. Let's go ahead and take a look at that as we go over. Picked up a couple acrylic shelving units there. We've got that famous scene. I thought that would look really good there. Don't have any place in the park to put it, so I thought I'd put that there. And then I also have my diorama of the animatronic, Walt's animatronic, along with the map of Disney World up there. And that turned out really well, I think. And then also I have one of the mock-ups of the partner statue that I did a couple months ago. If you want to take a look at that, the way I did that, it is on my YouTube channel here. Go ahead and check that out. But I put that as well there, and that kind of helps out with that that area of the wall there as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the, let's go into the park, take a look at the park. And I've already got Fantasyland, or I should say Tomorrowland, moved out there so we can get down Main Street there. And what I have done is I had picked up that newest set, that new parade set, and kind of adapted it with the other ones and kind of added my own flair to it. So I don't have it totally, the total set of it, but I've got a little mix and match to make a little parade going down Main Street. So we've got it pretty crowded down Main Street, as you can see. As you can see, the trolley tracks are on the ground underneath there. And let's go ahead and take a look close down. We've got Jesse up front there. And then we have really a neat build. I really like how they put that together. Buzz in his box, spaceship box, I should say, right? And then I kind of added from some of the other sets. I put the Lion King there with Simba. And then I kind of swapped out Moana and put in Stitch on a surfboard. Then we have Jack Sparrow there, and then Bo Peep. And we have Woody up, bringing up the rear there in RC. And so we kind of place that in there amongst the crowd. So let's go ahead and take another venture down Main Street. If I can hold this like this, give you guys some different angles. A lot of people have been asking for some different angles. So as we go down Main Street here, you can kind of see how it builds up to the partner statue there, and then the Magic, or the Cinderella Castle here in the Magic Kingdom. So that's kind of what we have going on down Main Street here. Let's go ahead and take a look from the partner statue back down towards the train station. And it's looking really packed there. And so I'm going to be working on, don't have that set up totally there, but I've got I got the trolley out here, and we'll probably be putting some other parade floats in there as well as we go. So still You know, I've been really busy, so I haven't gotten back to Fantasyland since the last couple times that I had shown you guys some videos. If you didn't catch the Barnstormer, we do have the Barnstormer there. I think that turned out really good. My goal is to get the lights lit up on top of there and obviously clean up the ground here. My goal is to get all the flats, tile work back here. Do have the up float right there, but I want to get that, some studs for minifigures and that, but I want to get tiles on that back there. Still working on the train station in Fantasyland there. And then one of the things I need to do is get Gustan's the fountain back there. I know I have, let me zoom up there. I did transplant the fountain from Hollywood Studios to the Magic Kingdom there. But we're gonna do that as well back in Fantasyland in front of Beauty's castle back there. So, all right, let's get back. I'm gonna get back into the area to take a look at the Haunted Mansion. All right, now I'm back here now, and we can kind of take a look right off the bat here. I'm looking at the rendition of the new Cars experience, where they have taken Rivers of America out. And this, again, this is the first rendition, the picture that they gave us. So this is going to be changed, even though this turned out, I thought, pretty well compared to what they gave us in the artwork. But then they went ahead and changed the artwork, which I knew they were going to do. So I knew they were going to do that. But we do have the A-frame building here. We're going to be moving that to here, downgrading the bridge a little bit, and then putting a waterfall over here. So lots to do with that, and work a lot more water around. It seems like they're keeping a lot more water around in there. So we'll be working on that as time goes by here too. But I wanted to show you guys what I did out front here with the Haunted Mansion. We've got Scooby and Shaggy. I know they're not IP for Disney, but again, in this world, we can pretty much do whatever we want here in the Lego world. And so we've got those guys out front there. We've got a couple people in costumes in that, Dracula and that. And then inside here, we've got some pictures being taken. Some of the new minifigures right there for Halloween. Picked those up at the Lego store as I was up in Chicago. And then we've got the Haunted Mansion, and we've got Jack Skellington's tomb back here. We've got, yes, we have the ring embedded in the ground, and Constance, the bride, up in the window there too. So that's kind of what it's looking back here for Halloween. Not much, but had to do a little something for Halloween and the Haunted Mansion. So like I said, lots of areas need to be improved. I've got this, since the change over here, I've got to get plate work done here. I've got a total mess back here. I've got the geyser that we're going to have, that big geyser. Kind of built that out of a sarlacc pit. And then, yes, I have Mos Eisley's right there. And for now, it's going to stay there. But we're going to see how that fits in as we can, you know, build this ride and that. But Mos Eisley's, yes, it's not between Big Thunder and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I know that. But it's a cool set. So we had to place it somewhere, and I think it fit in the rugged area of Frontierland for now, so we'll see how that goes. So let's go ahead and take a look at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We've got some park goers going down. And that, like I said, I think that turned out really well. I still want to get some foliage up here to round that off a little bit, so we'll be working on that. And then obviously working on over here by the, I'm sorry, it's the Country Bears. It wasn't ringing a bell to me. The Country Bears, we've got that area. And so that is all going to come together as we work on this. And I'm waiting for them to get a little further on their work down in Florida before I move too much forward myself, or I'll be building and tearing down and building and tearing down. So that's kind of the view from back here as we span around the park here. It's a different angle than we usually get, so I'll give you that angle here, looking back up towards the resort area. See the Contemporary. And until next time, guys, again, we really appreciate you following, liking, and sharing. If you know anybody that likes Disney or likes Lego, throw them towards the channel. We really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.